we were discussing before we hit record the ages of the APA, and I think we've kind of talked about it before, but never like focused to talk about it. This party is a pretty aged party. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're worldly. Okay,
wizened,
experienced.
I mean, at worst, middle-aged.
Yeah,
none of them are decrepit.
No,
but I think.
I mean, in my heart,
for God's sake,
they're all, right, but they're all like I think older than the average adventurer that gets made for these games because you guys started, at level 1 at aged level, middle-aged level. And then
none of them are anime characters, that's for sure.
That's true. That's true. Much as I tried.
Pain is real for these characters.
So for our listeners, they may not realize it, but like nobody's younger than 45 except for Phil.
Phil's
Phil
said
is
except
what?
for Phil. I think we landed on 38.
38
after doing the calculations.
Doing all the math.
And I don't believe it. Like I just feel like spiritually you're older than that.
Yeah. I guess
that happens.
So also I'm like, wow, I just turned 37 and I would say that I am nowhere near level 20 in my life.
Yeah, but you're nowhere near level 1.
Yeah.
So
Like
none of us.
Think about if you've done the things that Phil had done,
Yeah.
Right?
You're our level 0 NPC. I don't want you to not feel valued.
Right. Our
I
adventures have come and gone.
I think we settled on 42 for Val. So younger than 45, but still
okay. I was just
there.
about to ask, how old is Val? Yeah.
Yep.
And how old is Kuiper?
Kuiper is 48 or 49. I can't remember if I established him at 48 at the start of this adventure or not.
Let's say yes.
Yeah.
If you established him at the start of the adventure, then he's
51.
well into his
Yeah.
50s.
He's
I'm talking
51
about-
now.
Yeah. Okay, 51 then. now.
51.
Oren's 51 as well.
How old did you say Ziva was?
44?
48?
No, Z was like 44, 45.
Yeah.
You said 44 earlier.
Yeah, okay, 44.
Oh, okay. See, I feel she's older
and Mike
than that.
was spot on 50.
Well, man,
Made
compared
it
to the rest of the
half
crew,
a century.
Phil's a baby.
Yeah. It's like a group of the Expendables, and then they add like the new person. I don't know, like fucking Chris
New
Pratt
hacker guy.
age or some
See,
shit,
it's Chris
Just
Pratt.
young. Yeah, younger.
Get the fuck out of here. If you take the average age of the Expendables and the average age of the APA is younger every single Expendable
sure.
movies.
Sure,
That's just a fact.
I'm just like,
I mean, because like
barely,
it's
just
easy to forget that Stallone is like 98 years old. Like he's
not.
ridiculous. No, but he's like in his 70s.
Yeah, he
like
is
he's
in his
very
70s.
old.
Yeah.
yeah. You wouldn't tell.
He's 77. I just looked it up.
Yeah.
That's
He's
a lot
almost
older than I
80.
thought.
Jeez,
He's still out here with machine
we're more
guns
like-
and shit.
Like the Avengers around Endgame. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, which was so works because like that is what we have said like this last season is like here we are,
That's what
we're
I'm saying.
Avengers now.
Other than like Peter, everybody was pretty, there weren't any spring chickens.
Yeah.
But Doctor Strange's got a lot of gray in his hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
does.
totally.
for sure.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, right. If he didn't have that shit that all the time.
Classic
And even
Batman.
the Hulk is definitely
Distinguished,
40s,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 Cap's, 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't count,
Cap's
dude.
super old. Thor's pretty old, too.
Yeah.
I was
Thor's
just saying,
extremely old.
yeah.
So Cap and Thor are interesting because like Cap is like technically very old in a very young man's body, and Thor is ancient in a 30-year-old's body, a 30-year-old steroid using bodybuilder.
Well, depends on what part of
Which
the
Thor?
Avengers
I was gonna
timeline.
say,
There's
yeah.
definitely,
Like, fat Thor, sure.
There's a fat Thor for sure.
Right.
The most
Best
relatable.
Thor, honestly.
The most relatable
Right,
of Thors.
right.
Am I the only one that's 40 or more?
Yes.
In real life, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
actual physical age on this earth, yes, but like
Yes.
in my soul, not all.
Okay. You all are all 35
We're all 30
except for Heath.
somethings.
No, I'm 37.
We're all 30 somethings.
I'm 30.
Right.
Yeah, we're all in our
I am
late
the
30s.
one that is below 35.
Right.
34 right now.
Is there something that you started doing in your mid to late 30s?
Mid to late
That,
30s? I can't possibly have started anything at that point.
Just recently.
That's like an achievement that you started late in life or that you found late in life.
No.
Well, Heath, okay, I'll say after 30.
Adam, are you trying to get me to talk about keyboards?
Yeah.
Is this
If
it? That's your achievement?
I don't know.
If
I don't
that's
know.
what
I'm just
comes
trying
to
to think
mind,
of,
baby,
like,
I think that's
things.
what it is.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not going to say it's an achievement, but like that's a thing that I picked up
But I'm dope at
as
it.
a hobby. I mean,
I'm dope as a keyboard hobbyist collector.
hey, man.
I mean, you are. That's true.
I mean, I mess not just keyboards, but like computer stuff in general. Like I am married to an IT professional, but I still message Josh when I have computer questions. Like, I think I want to buy some new memory. What do I do?
Don't
you only
even
do that
ask,
because he gets
man.
butthurt if you don't.
Listen,
you know?
Adam, it can be two things. Because he
That's
knows
Josh.
how good he is.
You want to know why, Adam?
He's
Yeah,
offended
I do.
for me.
Because I care, and because
No.
because I don't want my friends spending more money for crap. That's it. It's
You're
that
good.
simple.
You're good people.
Every time my mom is asked about getting a new piece of technology, I'm like, I don't know. Let me ask Josh.
Yep.
What you need to do is just take yourself out of the equation and just give her Josh's number.
Yeah.
Please do not. Your mom's a wonderful person, but no, thank you.
It's like, did
No,
you
no,
get
no,
my
I'm not
number?
gonna do
I
that to
feel
you.
like that's a slight against Faye, bro.
That's just another mom having access to him. No,
That's essentially becomes another family member
Yeah.
reaching out to me for tech support.
it's the most pleasant one. Like I'll call Faye right now.
You should check on her. She just had surgery on her hand yesterday.
Oh,
I
is she
will text
okay?
Faye.
She's okay, but yeah, shoot her a text.
Was it planned or was it like, oh,
yeah.
gotta do this?
I mean, it's been
surgery?
hurting her or whatever, you know.
Okay.
I mean, like she's got problems from like taking care of Roger for so many years, like picking him up, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to get into all this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
All right, I just texted Faye.
Oh, that's adorable, and I love it so much.
I mean, all I said was, "Hey, you doing okay?"
Okay.
I'm gonna text you.
I'll update you.
I don't know. To answer your question, I don't know, Adam. I mean, I started a career that I find very fulfilling. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's
30,
yeah.
so
I think that's pretty significant. You know,
Yeah,
like
done a lot since doing that.
discovered kind of a calling in some ways. You know, like I think as stressful as this job is for you, and as difficult as it can be, I have noticed a change in your overall person because you have a job that you feel like you're making a difference with. And I know
totally.
that's really important to you.
Right.
Especially compared to your previous job, which
Indeed.
was
Yeah.
The opposite
horrible,
of that.
horrible for
It's the
you. It's
opposite.
the worst.
It's
It
the
made you the worst
exactly
version of
the
yourself.
opposite, yeah.
So you're like, yeah, totally. So I think that's a significant level up, as it were. You know, I mean, in finding that in your middle age, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
I
you
mean,
could
it
say
was similar
same
for me too. Yeah.
Yeah, same happened for me with a career change. I mean, still with the same group or whatever, but doing a completely different thing that's more technical. I mean, it's
It speaks
Yeah,
more to you.
I got out of like the service part of food service, right? Which is huge for
Yeah.
any of you who have worked in
Yep.
food service.
Yes.
That's the part that sucks. And got into a much better schedule, a much better quality of life type of
Definitely.
position.
Yeah.
You know?
I think having a 9 to 5 like that. Well, you had a 9 to 5 in the old job, I guess. No? You had to work night shifts.
that was and I was basically on call the whole time.
right.
And I was easily working 50 hours, if not 60.
Yeah,
you
right.
know? And now I'm working 38. You know,
Yeah.
and getting paid more
Loving
than I
it.
was getting
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
there. Yeah, it was fucking great.
Right.
And also candy.
Right. I mean, it's a candy shop in the middle of the CBD in New Orleans. So like, it's just everything about it is better, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and it has its stressful moments too, like as any job
That's work.
would. But what's more important is the balance of work life, you know,
Yeah.
and it's given me the freedom to realize some of the things that I really am passionate about, which is having the ability to play all the shows that I get to play and to do this, you know, because I'm not worried about having to drive up to the cafeteria at 5:00 because somebody forgot to make burgers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to make burgers. Can you come up here?
Just put the meat on the grill. You're fine. Shut up.
Yeah. Yep.
What about you, John?
Oh gosh, I
Put you on the spot before I put myself.
no, that's not it. It's just that I hate that I'm going to have to piggyback on it, but I'm also going to have to say career as well. That's kind of been my thing right now. Is that
I think a bigger change for you was moving.
Yeah, moving over the past few years, like to New Orleans, has definitely been refreshing.
I think at least from the outside looking in, your time here and the opportunities that you put yourself in to like meet new people and get out and socialize in a way that you hadn't before. I think that's pretty significant. You know?
I mean, it helps considerably having it being in a city. You know?
Right.
That's why, you know.
Totally. I mean, Heath, you started a whole teaching career.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I sure did. I stopped serving the public and I started serving their children, and it's less stressful, I'll tell you.
Yeah. But with new stressors,
More,
right?
I mean, more fulfilling, you
Yeah.
know, certainly because like I hate their parents,
Yeah.
but the kids are actually pretty dope. Like,
They're innocent, you know.
Yeah.
They're-
Yeah, well, like I when I get along with them better,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right.
I mean, fortunately, I'm in a position I kind of get to be the cool teacher a lot of the time. So, like, you know, we get along well, and that is not necessarily the case in the service industry.
It's
where I was.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
So I think, you know, for those listening at home, if you're a young person, if you're a
you're a
middle-aged
youth.
older person, if you're a middle-aged older person, you're like, yep, okay.
Yeah.
But like for those of you that are young that feel like you have to have your whole life figured out right now, the moral for this is that we've all went through significant career changes in our middle age. And like, that's normal. You know what I mean? And like most people change their careers at least twice over the course of their life. I think I read a statistic that it's like upwards of 3 to 4.
Yeah,
And that
probably.
that's normal. And like, you don't have to have everything figured out right now. So that's our little
Yeah, I think
PSA
that's
for
a
you
good-
guys.
And,
at home.
for
Well,
what it's,
uplifting
for what
message,
it's
yeah.
worth, look, being a person who went through a career change, I still don't feel super comfortable trying
God,
to
no.
comfort you in that way. You know, like it's stuff's gonna suck sometimes. Just so you know.
I have this
But you're strong and you're great, and doggone it,
People like you.
People like you.
people like you.
Maybe. I don't know. The jury's out
Yeah,
on
you
that.
tell me.
We
I'm
do.
gonna say they
We
do.
like you.
We like you. If you're listening, I appreciate that about you for sure. The bare minimum.
Appreciate this, Mr.
Yeah,
Rogers.
we like you
energy
conditionally.
going.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good stuff. It's good
Just the
vibes.
way
It's
you
good
are. We like
Yeah.
you just the way you are.
Just the way you are.
As long as you're listening to us.
But also do better.
Because you can, and we believe in you.
You have
The
potential.
most confusing like
Uh-huh.
PSA ever. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's how we do
I was going to
here,
say,
you
welcome
know?
to the show.
Yeah. So at the end, just like, don't fucking blow it. All right.
Oh, no. Yes,
You got
you
plenty
can.
of time, but don't blow
just
it.
heap pressure on them right here.
That's not how we're going to
No.
end it.
Time.
No.
Don't blow
No.
it.
John, you don't get to dictate how we end it, all right?
No,
that
no.
that privilege has been provoked.
Provoke?
Provoked.
Provoked. We
He
provoked.
provoked them, didn't he?
I guess. That still doesn't make a lot of sense, but
He's
we'll go with
provoked
it.
us into revoking his.
Yeah, yes.
see, we
yes.
got there.
The revocation has been provocated.
Oh. Fancy dancy words.
Your provocation is presumed.
Your mother is a bitch. Sorry, I had to.
Oh, man. No, for real. Don't sweat it. You got your whole life ahead of you, kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to suck the whole time, so stop worrying about it. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
What flavor of dirt do you want to suck?
Look, I mean, seriously, like that sounds super horrible as advice, but like one of the best pieces of advice I was ever given is like, stop waiting for it to get better and just deal with it being shitty better.
Yep.
Right. And you do have control over to make certain aspects of your life better. You know what I mean? If you stop focusing on the things that are making it bad, you know what I mean? And, we're all armchair psychologists here, but like the point is that it takes time and nothing is set in stone, and you discover things along the way that, and they're meaningful, and I'm more content and happy now than I was in my 20s, even though I had more fun in my 20s. Does that make sense?
That is 1000% how I feel about the situation. I feel stable. I feel more secure, and I feel more like, I don't know, I have my shit a little bit more figured out. But I had a lot of fun in my 20s.
Mistakes are fun until they're not.
Until
the consequences of those mistakes.
Until those consequences show up.
Consequences of my actions.
Yeah. Right. That's your 30s.
That's your early 30s, I think.
Early 30s, yeah.
Yeah, and then you just get used to it. You're like, okay. Now we
I'm
make
with
lemonade
this.
at this point,
Yeah. It's like,
Okay, but also now my back hurts a little bit.
Exactly. It's like,
Who changed these streets?
I don't think we've actually said the context
Go for
that
it.
on here. So I went down, the girlfriend and I went down to New Orleans. It was in between Christmas and New Year, and met up with Adam and John. Adam
And Grace.
Show, and Grace. And Adam was playing a show. And had some dinner beforehand. And I don't remember what like how that started. Like what prompted me to say it.
Well,
But-
you guys had been walking around.
Oh yeah,
during
we've
the
been on
day.
our feet, just kind of touring the city.
And I was just like, how's it going? How's your day been going? And you were like, oh, it's been nice, but man, my legs really hurt,
Yeah,
and
multiple
of course, I was
days.
like, well, that's just getting
Getting
older.
older. I was like,
And
no, it's not
Yeah.
me who's changed. It's the city. They repaved
Yeah.
the streets with harder concrete.
is that what they've done now? Okay.
yeah, everywhere. And he's like,
They're trying to strengthen our soft society.
yeah. And he was all like, I feel like the aquarium's gotten smaller, and I was like, well, you just gotten
You got
bigger.
bigger, bro.
But no, they rebuilt it, made it smaller.
I mean, the truth is
They did.
it is smaller because they put the insectarium in there as well. So they did cut some of the aquarium space out. But I was,
I like the
as
bit.
per
To
usual,
be
I like
fair,
to give him some shit.
I also hadn't been to that aquarium since I was 9 years old, maybe.
Right. So two things can be true.
Yeah. Nah, they just made it smaller.
So yeah, there's that. So getting old, yay!
Yeah.
You have this to look forward to.
Yeah.
Jokes about your body aches.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you get older, you figure out how to joke about it instead of worrying about it.
other
That's,
failing
that's what we've been
bodily
trying to say this whole time is you just deal with it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And final thing I want to say is, Zach, can I have your shirt?
This shirt?
The Dr. Pepper shirt.
Oh.
You wear that all the time, and I really want it. Can I just have it?
I will
clutched
promise
at
you,
it like
the Dr.
pearls.
Pepper Corp sells tons
Yeah,
of
Yeah, you can
those
get your
shirts.
one, man. You can get
Yeah,
your
but I
one.
want this.
that shirt.
I want the stressed
Yeah.
look.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want a fresh, clean one.
Yeah.
That's no good. Then I look
nonsense.
like I'm advertising for
They
them.
probably sell the stressed look. You just want it to smell like Zach.
Two things can be true.
No, I still get a lot of value out of this shirt, Adam. I'll
Let me
buy
just
you
have
one.
it, though.
Let me
Let me
just
just have
have
it,
it.
though.
I don't think that you can. I think it's probably a size too small for you, bro. You know,
It probably is. It
you're
probably
like
is too
a
small.
lot taller than me.
I didn't know which offensive way you were going with that.
No, and a little thicker for sure.
I didn't know if you were going to say you're too big for this shirt or you just can't rock this like I can. You know?
I could rock it, but I'm definitely too big for the shirt. I got this 42-year-old beer belly would not fit in there. It'd be hanging out the bottom. It would not be a good look.
Would you wear the flannel over top?
I gave up flannel years ago.
It's also too small.
It's definitely too. Yeah, this
I
flannel's too
definitely
small for
couldn't
you.
wear
for sure.
any of Zach's flannels.
No.
Like I couldn't even get my arms through through the sleeves.
I think that'd be kind of funny. Bring it.
I don't
bring
want
an
Adam
extra shirt to
ripping one of my flannels,
I
man.
want to see
bring
him.
whatever flannel you don't want to ever see
I want
again,
to see him Hulk out.
because it will rip.
Yeah.
I have broad shoulders, and I'm longer than you are, and that it would just be bad.
I want to see it now. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me talk about not destroying my clothing and, I don't know, play some Starfinder.
Yeah, let's play some Starfinder. Dang, did we slip into 20 minutes of freaking banter? God,
This is going to be a good one.
Of borderline boomer banter.
Oh, no.
It was weird.
I don't know about borderline, man.
Really
We were
awesome.
full on.
No, it's full on
awesome,
Gen
but
Xer.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be real. This is Gen X.
I was going to say,
talk
I
here.
didn't get Boomer out of that. But
Yeah, like what I don't like is Boomer's just been replacement for Old Man Yells at Clouds. Like that's a different type of old man.
Yeah,
all right.
it's a different varietal.
That's what people hear.
Okay, all right, let's go. So last time you guys came to this call and we played this game.
Wow.
That's a weird way to
You're
phrase
really
it, but
rocking it, Adam.
yeah,
Nice.
Yep. Got it.
So is the hacky sack's over now? So you've just decided to take on the mantle of terrible segues?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
just now.
It's a choice that he made right then.
Yeah.
So this is a stylistic decision.
it's the whole direction.
So you guys got the reboot code, which is good because you were looking for that. And then you also met up with the Akleth that had escaped the museum back in the Titani deck and made friends, or at least allies, with the Akleth. You know that they believe themselves to be the last remaining Akleth ever, and it's sad, and that they want, they're going to fight with you because they got nothing else to do. And you make your way through, and you see the door to the AI core, but it's still locked. You only have one key. There's nothing you can do with it now, so you continue to explore the rest of this level, and you go into the next room, and we left with you seeing this crazy creature that is a boar, not a horse, where in place of their head is a floating orb. Okay, and there's also wings. It's also a winged, like, rock boar, stone boar, with feathery wings, and in place of the head is this
But
orb.
it's like a snout, though, right?
It has like
It does have the
lower
snout.
jaw
Yeah.
kind of.
It has like the lower jaw with the tusk, but the whole top part of where a head would be is replaced with this glowing blue sphere. And when Calflo, the Akleth, walks in, she screams, "Loth, my planet!" And that's where we're going to start.
Okay.
And can
know,
you
this-
Now,
say
the only person in the room here with Calflo is Kuiper.
Right, because I just happened to fail my check and to go right in.
I want to get eyes on it. I mean,
Yeah.
hearing the planet, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, Fell's definitely going to go.
Right.
up in
I want to
there.
get
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Oh
and
Lord.
It's a tight space.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
don't-
It is a tight fit, but we're in here. Orin sees this. Can I roll maybe a mysticism check to see if he is this like a planet that is missing from the weave, or would he recognize its cosmic signature in some way?
All right. Let's just get a mysticism check on the creature itself.
Okay, let's see.
This thing gives me mad chills.
Oh, natural 20 on that.
All right, let's
That's
go.
a 52.
Okay, Oren, when you walk in, you immediately have a sense of what this is.
Okay.
This creature's head is Lath, or at least a representation of it. That orb is the planet of Lath.
Okay.
This is a Calicor. Okay, this is a fey creature. And what you know about Calicors is that when a world suffers a global calamity, a tremendous loss of resident life due to asteroid impact or rapid climate change, war, or any other apocalyptic scenario, the ramifications can ripple far beyond that planet. In some cases, as the torrent of souls leaves the planet, this essence of Feyworld surrounds and contains this blast of anguished energy, waves of planar force wrapping around it like an oyster making a pearl, until the two elements combine and solidify into a new entity, a Calicor. So a Calicor is the Fey embodiment of the planetary disaster that birthed it, nature's violent reaction to the cycle of birth, growth, evolution, and death being catastrophically and irreparably interrupted. Biologists and mystics are unsure why some disasters result in the creation of a Calicor while others do not. After all, most planets suffer events that were disastrous for some and beneficial for others, and evolution itself kills off existing species through natural processes, such as, blah 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 on that. To date, the best theory is that the dying Fae associated with a world's biome have an innate sense of the planet's natural order, a sort of racial memory for the planet as a whole. Therefore, only extinctions that this aggregate Fae consciousness deems the work of outside actors trigger enough resentment to coalesce into a Calicor.
Can I just go ahead and say real quick? This is the shit that I like to play for. These kinds of creatures. Because I want to know who came up with this creature. Like, that's just...
you said the trigger word, Fae.
I mean, just in general... I'm a fan of the Fae, but that's just such a cool aspect of this thing. Now, I'm sure it's going to hurt us, but it's still neat.
So I will say, when you first walked in, it was like ready to attack. But then when Calthlo came in and said, Loth, my planet, it's still bowed up, but it kind of rested back on its haunches a bit.
Orin would convey what he knows to the party so that we're all on the same page, obviously. But I personally have no idea how to deal with this thing.
So I'm curious about the emotional sort of ramification of that. Like, this is a being created out of the devastation of a planet, right? But is that a sympathy thing? Is that what is the emotional resonance of, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't. I would assume, based on the reaction just of our new ally saying the planet name and it pausing, that there would be some kind of connection there and empathy or something.
Reverence, maybe?
Right, something. But I don't know that because I don't fuck with the Fae, to be honest.
We have no frame of reference for this.
Yeah, I mean, this
wild.
is a pretty rare situation. To see one in actual existence is phenomenal, as it leans back on its haunches, it kind of opens its sphere a little bit more, or maybe the sphere grows a little bit, and you can see tears running down Cathlo's face as she sees her planet, but she sees her planet like it looks healthy and vibrant. It's still an icy planet, but it doesn't have the pockmarks of war on it, And all of a sudden, Cathlo starts muttering an Aklith speech to the Calicor, and you can see that the Calicor is pulsing in communication too. And, you guys still have your, what's the word? The spell. Speak languages,
comprehend language.
Comprehend language. So you can understand this, and basically this creature is offering to take Caltho back to the planet and use this energy of all these souls to help rebuild the planet.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
Okay, I agree.
How has this... Hold on. Do we know anything about this process? Has that ever happened before?
I mean, maybe.
Not
the
recorded.
process is beyond. Yeah, well, it's beyond comprehension of scientists. You know, this is as fey as it gets. Like, the essence of the life force of an entire planet has coalesced into this being. And basically what I'm telling you as your GM is that this Calicor is offering a regrowth to Calthlo, and has stopped its aggression. And I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to try to communicate with the Calicor if you want to ask any questions you might want to ask. But like, this is happening. Like, you can see that Calthlo can't say no to this. This is a chance for
I mean, I guess my only hesitance there is like, in the same spot, or are you about to just spawn a planet in a very inopportune place in the middle of another star system? You know, like, there's a lot of science to this phase situation.
And like, yes, it's offering to bring it back, but like, how? As a full of resentful energy that caused it to be created in the first place? Like, I want to know, because if this is a fey creature and we know that, Trixie, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I would like to talk.
Notorious for, like, you know, two-sided
Monkey's
deals.
paw.
Yes, monkey paw.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But first things first, Ziva would say, can we? This is a large area. I guess this thing isn't going to attack us. Hopefully, it's such a small room that we're in. And if it does decide to go terrible,
it want to step to us, I'll whip this planet's ass. All right.
In the Aklith language, Ziva would kind of look between the two and say, "You say regrowth, renew it. Will it be exactly as it was before the Civ came, or will this be tainted?"
Who are you speaking to?
Kind of the room, but looking at the planet-headed creature.
I feel like everybody in the party, I know this is an audio medium, but just puts the hands up like, I don't fucking know. Like, this
Like,
question
I'm here
is
to
not
observe
for
this
us.
shit 'cause
Right.
I don't know this.
The Calicor doesn't respond to you, but Calthlo does, and says, "This creature has offered to take me back to the planet. The planet is still there. It is in ruin. But it has the DNA somehow to help repopulate our species on this planet. It will take time, generations even, for us to rebuild to the former glory it once was. But I must take this opportunity. I must. I know that you are hoping that I would help you in your fight against the Civ. But this creature is not patient.
But the
Nor
GM
does-
and Paizo said no.
And Ziva would say, of course, I understand you will take this. This is a wonderful, fantastic opportunity. I just wanted to make sure that you... that you actually receive what it is offering, and not a shadow of your former world. But then again, and Ziva kind of looks off for a second, and she's like, I suppose a shadow is better than nothing, if that is the case.
I have a question. So we know not really much about this civilization other than that the Civ are worse and took them down to some degree. I mean, is this, and I'm sorry if I seem like insensitive, is this a civilization that is going to just rise up and be another Civ level threat? Like, were they a conqueror type civilization that like, I don't know. I don't know much about their history. Is there any kind of check we can do to like...
I mean, they had not
I think they're
ever in their history done that before.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know that. That's a valid response. Cool. I didn't like. I don't want to make a mistake and like let this happen, and it's like, oh well, they come and take over the Pact Worlds or systems beyond in 100 years.
That kind of goes back to the other question that we had. I know this is a different thing, but with the Civ, like if we have an opportunity to blow this ship up, are we gonna take it? Like. When do we get to say that this civilization is?
Yeah, I mean, like
worth
it doesn't
exterminating.
look like yeah. If you were to make the decision to not let this happen, you would have to fight both of these things.
That was. I was never gonna
do it.
I was never gonna try and stop them from doing this. I just wanted everybody to be as knowledgeable about the transaction as possible.
Yeah, I mean that's more my thing. It's like I'm not trying to necessarily stop it. I just like, are there ramifications?
Yeah.
Like, because we know so little.
I mean, yeah, that's something that you have to. There's not a good answer for, right? Like you don't.
Ziva will say this: the energy that is required to remake a planet, to remake a species. You contain everything you need. You will not be taking that from somewhere else.
I don't know.
Can we do anything to assist you? And again, like she's saying this kind of between their names are smushing together for me, but the creature and the Akloth.
Yeah, I mean, the Calicor is the name of the creature. The Calthlo is the name of the Akloth. I mean, at this point, Calthlo just says,
Just all I ask is your understanding of why I'm leaving you in battle.
Of course. This is not even a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We wish you the best.
she looks at you, wipes a tear from her face, and then turns back to the Calicor and bows to the Calicor. And the Calicor leans forward and, like, kind of touches, like, headbutts, not like headbutt, like a cat does, right?
Bunt.
Against Lathlo. And then you see Lathlo and the body of the Calicor just start swirling around, and they start mishmashing, and then it like all gets sucked into the blue orb, and that's all that's left for a second, and then and it just disappears, and both of them are gone.
Well,
Ziva
that's
looks
the first
over.
time for everything, I guess.
Ziva looks over his shoulder at Val, like, "Did you get that? Do you need to take notes?" That's what, like, definitely needs to go into the story.
There was a limited information amount. I think I got what I could. But it's not every day you get a chance for your planet's rebirth.
Well, hopefully we will also get that chance. Yes?
That's right.
Let's move forward. And Steve was just like, well, that was fucking weird.
Yeah, but like, what? We still have a job to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's some crazy shit that you could ruminate on for the rest of your
Right,
life.
like that. It's such a big deal thing that it feels incredibly anticlimactic.
Yeah,
you know,
and-
where it's
and-
just
Well,
like, oh, that's cool. Like,
Here's how I wanna
I'm
frame
happy
it.
for you.
Here's how I want to frame it for you guys: that this is something that will stick with you for the rest of your lives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you witnessed something that like 1 in a billion chance. You know what I mean? To see. And like the beauty of it is that it's just because of who you are and where you are. You know what I mean? And so like it's one of those things where not everything in this ship and not everything in the world is actually trying to kill you. And because of the amount of power and energy and time shenanigans that surround this entire ship, you know, like you're just bore witness to the possible rebirth of an entire civilization that was extinct 1 million years ago. You know,
as a
what I mean?
result of the Civ.
Yeah, no big deal.
So the thing is, in a way, I mean, we're not like undoing the things that the Civ did, but we are atoning for them. I mean, we're not guilty, right?
No,
we're making amends.
You're healing some wounds.
Yeah, right.
I mean, in a way, that's about as close as you get to undoing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I
It
hear
feels to me like it's a lottery ticket almost to be able to, not only for us to experience this, but for to have this second chance.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because otherwise the opposite is to deny them the opportunity to rebuild a civilization.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were gonna do that.
We're not denying
you
that,
know?
No, I mean, it's righting one of the many wrongs that the Civ have done.
Sure. Right. Yeah. But as far as knowing, I feel is unknowable. This is establishing a trust with these people we don't know.
Well, from what they said, it's, you know, take generations. So we won't be here when, if or when something negative happens. All right. The thing is, giving it the chance to do something, anything, like Emily said, is better. Having a shadow of it is better than none.
Yeah, the potential.
So it's a lot to chew on, for sure.
And where did the globe head even come from? Like, did they just have it here this whole time, or did it come because of the time shenanigans? And
they killed its planet.
Yeah,
right?
but
it's been 1 million years, right?
So why is it here and not somewhere
So I
else?
will give you that answer. Your characters won't have any way of knowing this, but I, as Adam, will give you guys, as my friends, the answer.
Thanks,
It came whenever the ship came out of its drift, like limbo, where it has been for the last, whenever the World Seed called it out, it became like the Calicor could find it.
Gotcha.
And so then it's recently here and been working its way towards the core this whole time.
Okay.
Interesting.
I will say, in this room, you do a quick cursory look, and in the cabinets, you see a data pad that's marked "Must Read" in Civian. If you
have
read
to
it,
read it
obviously,
then.
you must. It contains a single lengthy instructional work titled "The Rail State Safety Manual." This is required reading for all AI core employees, and it discusses how rail state accidents can befall any Civ and can emerge from unexpected quantum directions. Although it's particularly dull, a soldier with the kill shot class feature who spends an hour perusing the manual. Before I tell you what it is, are you going to take that hour to do this, leaving you with 1 hour left total to complete your mission?
Well, what does it do first?
I'm not going to tell you because you have to read it. You have to spend the hour to read it.
This is bullshit, and you know it.
Yes, we are.
I don't think it is at all. No,
I think
that's
if you actually think about a fictional work in the way that it would actually work, yes, it is bullshit. Like, hey, what you doing, Val? I'm taking an hour of our remaining 2 hours to say I don't fucking know what I'm reading.
But here's the thing: if this work has something in it that could be the difference between being able to defeat.
It sounds important.
I mean,
look, if anyone is for it, it's me. Like, because it is going to benefit me. Like, I am the soldier with the kill shot. Like, I'm here for it, but, like, it just feels shitty to be like, hey, are y'all cool with me just, like, reading a tome for an hour that we could be saving the universe? You know?
I mean, we have the code.
We got the keys. We need the keys.
So we've got 1 hour to collect everything else we need. Feels insane to me.
So, are you going to read it?
Yeah. I mean, if anyone would, it would be Val, who's
Right, that's the thing.
obsessed
man.
with this kind of
Yeah.
thing. You
Right.
know, like secret knowledge, as well as just like as much as he can do to improve himself, especially in this moment of trying to save the whole galaxy and all that.
Yeah,
So,
but
yes.
being put this late into the game,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Well, and on top
yeah,
of that,
to me, it just,
having to be a soldier with kill shot, which
Yes.
you have or are, and
it's gonna be
have.
nothing but a
Oh,
benefit.
well, I doubt the
Like-
book says on the surface, like, read this if you have kill shot. You
Here's
know?
what it does. You read it, you spend an hour. If you have kill shot, which you do, you learn several unique attack vectors that are useful when fighting civs. So for the following 24 hours, any creatures that are living with the civ subtype do not become immune to the soldier's kill shot once they have attempted a saving throw against one.
I can just keep trying to kill him.
Oh shit!
Wow.
That's incredible.
Okay, return, dude.
Okay.
Kill shot. Kill shot.
Okay.
Kill shot.
Kill shot.
Kill shot.
Boom.
You know what
So
I'm
let's
doing.
keep going.
You know what I'm doing.
Let's keep pushing.
Let's keep it
Because now
pushing.
you only have an hour left because somebody wasted an hour reading
Adam,
the book.
we're gonna
God.
see you in person very soon. Like, reach out and touch
Okay, which way we needed to go to the
Around.
west, right?
Yeah,
We spent
correct.
15 minutes trying to figure out the correct direction.
I hope not.
you. Okay, so
So
there's
you
Another
go
set of
all the way to
doors.
the west. Yeah, you go all the way west, and it bends around to the south. And in the bend, you see a double door.
check.
So go
We
ahead and
gotta
roll
check every
perception,
room
Lauren.
for
Yeah,
the freaking keys, man. Mm-hmm.
yeah, roll perception on the door. Yep.
Not ideal. That's a natural 4 for a 43.
It seems like normal doors to you.
Okay.
You guys go ahead and get yourselves in positions in front of the door how you want to be.
Oh, is he the only one that can do? Oh,
Well, this is just how I'm just trying to move
I
things
gotcha.
along. You know,
And we have to check the rooms.
Right, right.
somebody's got to
Yeah.
move.
I was like, move
I thought
out from
you were
under me.
moving,
Let
you're
me be
checking.
right here.
Kuiper, where are you? You can't be where. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So whoever's going to open the door, go ahead and open the door. All right. So you open this door,
and we close it.
and a wide alcove across from this room's only door ends at a smooth, rounded wall with several metallic discs, each about 2 feet in diameter. Wires from each of these discs lead into an array of computers and testing equipment. You also see 2 creatures. You see a moon giant, heavily armored moon giant.
Yeah.
Yep. And you also see a Civ War Master. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Of course.
All right. Do y'all want to describe what this moon giant looks like?
Sad.
Got some cool armor, you know.
He's got a very sad face.
Yeah, he
does.
does have a pretty dour face. He's got the same bluish gray skin as the other moon giants, but no, I like his armor.
Its armor, it almost looks like biosynthetic kind of type. Like, I don't know, it looks
It's very tight.
tight.
Yeah, like it literally covers each muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Yeah.
like including the 6-pack has its own plate
Is
per.
it armor
ab,
or?
you know?
I mean, I know we can't tell without like doing like some type of knowledge check, but I'm not entirely sure that it's
Is he
actually
just
armor.
RoboCop?
No, so like you can tell with your eyes. It's that it is armor. It just is very form fitting, very tight,
Okay.
custom made.
That dude's in
armor.
incredible shape.
Yeah. Totally is.
I closed the picture. Does he have something on his head? Or is that like a...
Nope, he bald.
No, okay. It's just like...
Gives me Tyrant vibes from Resident Evil a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I could see that.
Just a little bit.
Sorry. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, it's your turn. You got the you start. You got the best initiative, so you're gonna start here.
got the best of the rolls.
I guess first things first, call knowledge.
All right. Let's go with the life science for me, please.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Might as well, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna use an inspiration on this,
Hell yeah.
you know? It says I still have this crime. Does anyone know if I actually used that crime inspiration or not?
I don't think you did.
Okay. I mean, I have still got it in my note there, but I don't know. I feel like I might have. Just maybe I thought about it. But I'm going to use an inspiration on this life science roll because it's terrible.
All right.
No way, dude! I got a nat 20.
Really?
That is like your third of the night.
It's my third of the night. I don't
He's
know what's going
like,
on.
I'm in the last 4 episodes. I'm just cheating the rest of
I'm
the
not,
way.
I'm not, dude. It's right here. It's my amethyst.
All right.
North Foundry dye.
My
My
amethyst.
favorite.
We got a whole fight to do in this
Okay,
episode.
it's 36, man.
All right, so that's it has. I'm gonna just give you everything
Okay.
with a natural 20.
Okay.
I feel plus you've already
That is
encountered
true,
wind
yeah.
giants.
Yeah.
So you know that they have energy resistance. This one, has cold and fire resistance 30.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Okay. You also know that it has the waxing and waning auras of the moon. You can see that he is currently in the waxing aura,
Okay.
which means that he gets temporary HP equal to his level and can make 3 attacks instead of 2 during a full attack, although at a -5 rather than a -4.
Okay.
Has some spells, spellcaster, but they're innate spells. They're not he's not like an actual spellcaster. It's just like some species-based
Yeah.
spells. And we'll say, that they have deadly aim as a feat. Their attacks are just slamming and hurling rocks. Lowest save is will.
Okay. The thing that I want to know, disposition, temperament, is this thing clearly under Civ control?
He looks as if he's about to pick up a rock and fucking throw it at you. So
Yeah, okay. Well, okay.
I mean, he's not fighting with the Civ War Master. You know what I mean? Who's standing
he's
right there next
allied
to it.
with the Civ War
Yeah.
Master. Is it a construct or is it just
No.
he hasn't been modified or anything? Okay. In that case, I think we just open with the fucking level 6 mind thrust. Just do it.
Ooh.
Just do it on the boy.
in it.
You know.
Just get in it. All right. I like it.
Yeah, I think we just fuck it, right? So anyway, that's gonna be a will save on your part, and
Yes, it will be. Let's see how I do here. Okay, so that's a 34.
okay, that's a success. Okay, so you'll take half of 17d10 damage,
Oh my
and
goodness.
because you succeeded, you will be fatigued for 1 round.
Okay,
Okay,
that's still good.
it's decent with half.
I mean, fatigue
damage.
is good for 1 round. You know.
Okay, so half of 95, 40.
42?
7?
No, 47. Yep. I mean, not a bad start.
It's fatigued for a round.
Hell
But yeah, that's it for my turn. That's all I'm doing.
Definitely ate through all that temporary HP.
Nice.
Then he gets back or something, right?
No, that's just like whenever you activate,
Oh, okay.
I believe. Yeah. So that's gone. You eat through that. All of that goes through. That mental damage
Yeah.
all goes through.
Okay. I mean, I'm chilling, and I'm not stepping up in that shit. Get out of here, man.
Fair enough. Okay. It is Jalkeshti is his name. I'm just going to tell you.
Jalkashti.
Jalkashti, and he says, "Intruders, you will not defeat Virulch. I will smash you."
And he hurls a rock right at that front door. It fell.
Cool.
You will not take my cool ranch. You'll have original Doritos.
He's going to full attack.
Okay, so he gets 3.
3 attacks.
Does he have
Where's
to
he
pick up the
gonna get-
rocks as an action?
And that's all part of the...
Where are you getting all these rocks on a spaceship?
It doesn't
just
have to be
stuff.
rocks. It's just debris. You know?
Debris.
All right, so first one is a 34. That's going to miss, right?
Yes.
So what about a 38 to hit your KC?
Is he using deadly aim?
No.
Then, yeah, that meets.
Okay, and then so that means a 43 will also hit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a 42.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. first attack here from them. Total damage, we're looking at, well, it's 47 on one and 36 on the other. I don't know if you have any DR. This is bludgeoning damage.
I do.
If not, okay.
So what's the total between the two?
The total between the two is going to be 83 points of damage, and you can take your DR twice.
Yeah. So
this is 2 attacks.
It'd be 83 minus 8. And that is 75.
Okay. Your square, basically all 4 squares that are connected to the door are now difficult terrain.
Cool.
Val, you're up.
Well, difficult terrain doesn't affect me because I can fly 120 feet. So I'm going to fly less than 120 feet, and I want to get within my 10 feet reach and hit him with my staff. And you know what? Look, let's just get it out of the way, Adam. Because this guy, I can't just kill shot over and over again. I can try it once, and I'm just going to try it now.
So in order to get within 10 feet reach, you will move through
an opportunity.
his 15-foot reach.
Yeah,
right.
that's
so
fine.
Here comes the opportunity attack.
Wait, let me get there. Oh, I can't move.
You can't move?
I could. I was just colliding with a wall.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Gotcha. All right, so 42 to hit you.
That will certainly hit.
All right, so that is going to deal 64 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 59.
All right. But you are now within striking range.
Okay. So let's strike with the staff, and I'll spend... Well, actually, I'll deal the damage with the staff, and if it doesn't kill him, which it absolutely won't, I'll spend an RP to make him roll a fortitude to see if I just outright kill him. My attack is a 46.
That's a hit.
Okay. And I will deal 88 bludgeoning damage with the living staff.
Okay, that's not going to kill him.
I figured it could have been max damage on every die, and I wouldn't have killed him.
You said 86?
88.
Oh.
88. Okay. And then I roll a fortitude save.
Yes.
Okay, I rolled a 24.
It requires a 28, my dude.
Bro, you just kill shot to Jokesh, dude.
This is the greatest moment of my career.
I rolled pretty poorly. I rolled a 5 on that fortitude save.
You gotta roll a 28 to beat it, which shouldn't be that difficult. You just rolled poorly. Oh my god. Yeah, so Val, I mean, look, I know you're trying to rush us through this. I get it. I understand.
Well, not anymore.
but I just want to take a second and say...
Yeah, go ahead. Take all the time you need.
I won't take all the time I need because I'm considerate. But, like, we open this door, we see this... I mean, this dude is a giant, and he's in, like, the most jacked-ass plate ever. Like it's like if plate armor was light armor, you know, like just conforms to everything, but he looks terrifying. And Val has just seen a lot of things with this party, and including getting his eyeballs back, which was really traumatic, as well as we just like gave a planet a second chance. Like he's really conflicted as a person, but I feel like in the course of that time, especially from receiving his eyeballs back, has really like latched on to the group and been like, I will do anything for this group. Like I will fucking die for this group. And I like no hesitation, you know? And like we open this thing, he starts throwing rocks and hitting my man over here, and it's like, absolutely fucking not. And knows he just read this book and is like, I might not be able to kill shot him, but I can at least get up, do some damage to him, and I can repeatedly try to kill shot the evil Civ dude. So he goes straight after the biggest motherfucker in the room, like he just walked in his first day of prison, and flies forward and swings that living staff and just like cracks him right on the like jaw ear area and breaks the bones, and the freaking like vines, like again, like the staff is leveling up too. I don't care if it's leveled up or not, but it's like got a connection with Val, and like when he lands a big hit like that, it just like reaches all these tendril plants out and just like rips through whatever he is hitting. It just rips through this giant's eye sockets and ear holes.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Brutal.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's just crazy. That's just over like that. You know, like that just feels crazy to me. You know?
It should feel
every
crazy.
episode
I feel
at
like.
this point, the impossible happens as a matter of course.
Yeah, it's just this is where we're at. You know, we just we just saw a creature that was the essence of a planet. You know, like.
I mean, we're doubling down. We're doing 2 impossible things in one episode now. Like, it's Endgame, baby.
Totally.
I mean, we're still in combat there, right? We got the Civ War Master that we
got this War Master. I just
don't know what to do now.
yeah, no, I mean, okay, I do know what to do. Val, I need you to roll a fortitude save, please.
Okay, I can do that.
Actually, let's see. First things first. Give me a will save first.
I got to do 2 saves.
Yeah, we're gonna start with a will save as it sees you just like single.
Oh, this is from the Civ. I was like, I
this
killed this
Civ.
motherfucker, and as a reaction, I got to do 2 saves.
No. So it sees you do this and just stares at you with its gaze. Mm-hmm. So let's get that will save.
Will first. Okay.
Yep.
All right. 28.
Okay, so you pass the save on the domineering gaze. Now I need a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
This is going to be for some crazy. You need to use inspiration on this, Heath.
Oh yeah. I have 4. Yes. Let me use an inspiration. That's +2.
Yes.
Okay, it's not at some point in our career, I feel like it was a +3.
They were
but I don't-
+3
It was,
back in
but
the
then I
day.
knocked him back. I knocked him back.
Okay,
He
that's
nerfed
right.
the
That's right.
inspirations, man.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Balancing pass.
But I
you know?
hand him out a lot more often than I did then.
Okay, so that is a 26, but with the inspiration, it's also a 28.
Okay, so you pass against disintegrate.
Oh God, bro, I'd have been so mad. Like, you disintegrate me twice.
you still take some damage.
Sure.
You're gonna still take 4d10 damage or d20 damage.
4d20.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 47 damage.
47. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And that's it. So, you know, could have been worse, could have been better. That's the Civ War Master's turn. Kuiper, you're up.
All right, so
I can't believe he's fucking dead. Kill him.
Kuiper is going to rush in, pivot to his east. Actually, let me move one more down south so I'm not in the way of everybody else. And so he moved as part of his trick attack, and he's going to target the Civ War Master with. Let's see if we can get a knockout shot on him. So. It's a 19 on the die for a 41 against KAC.
That is a hit.
All right. Okay. So trick attack damage. It's going to be it's a little low, but it's 56 points of piercing damage. But he also has the knockout shot, which is
Fortitude save.
Yes, which I'm trying to remember what the DC is. Sorry.
So 24.
Yeah.
I rolled a 25 from the fortitude save.
Damn. Okay.
And you did 56 points of damage. All right. Well, you still get your shot in, but the knockout does not go through.
That's all right.
Ziva, you're up.
All right, Ziva is going to step into the room. Well, not step, going to fly due to that shenanigans, and kind of tuck up into the north of the room to try and clear shots for everybody. But still be, in range of her star knife, which she yeets as she says, "Okay, boys, 1 down, 1 to go. Fuck him up." And we'll do that. Ooh, that's a 2. Nope, that's gonna be like a 25. I don't think that's gonna get it.
No, that's not going to get it.
You fuck him up, not me. You do it.
Okay, Fel, you're up.
All right, Phil's going to turn on combat tracking and shoot using deadly aim and superior overcharge. As he do. So let's get that attack roll. 14 is a 36.
I'll do it.
38,
Sweet.
actually. No,
30,
you put it in there. Never mind.
38. No, I did a -2
No,
for
you did.
deadly aim.
Oh,
So it's 38.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Smack him.
And I want to real quick double check. Superior overcharge is that. So. Yes. Okay, cool. I want to make sure I'm not giving myself free damage. 69 fire damage.
Nice.
That's hot.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's fire, though. Oh, well, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's
This-
not the moon giant.
Fucking Christ, dude. So mad.
I'm so
The
happy.
kill shot, dude.
So happy for that.
All right, that's the end of round one. Great round one for the APA. Orin, you're up.
Okay. I think we try to just conserve ammo, and you know what? I'm gonna move up though. I didn't close that door.
Close the
move.
door.
Just gonna close the door. I don't want to deal with
Next
this.
to Ziva. I just want to be like
I
near.
don't like it.
I don't want to be too far from anybody. But yeah, he'll just draw Evelyn, or not Evelyn, Sedona, and take a shot. Ooh, maybe. 36 KAC.
I'll hit.
Yay! Alright, that's 98 plus 20 damage.
Okay.
Gonna add 59.
All right.
59.
All right.
Nice.
Goes through.
Okay, that's me.
All right.
Did it, homie.
Val, you're up.
Ziva just calls out, you go ahead and take care of this one too, okay? You're doing great.
So, you know,
Did you spend your resolve point for that?
I did not, but I'll do it now.
An enhanced,
I'm at
it costs
14.
4. It costs 4 resolve points.
Well, too
luckily-
bad we're not playing.
we're not
Yeah.
using enhanced. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'm at 14 of 18. Resolve. Why don't I have 20? Shouldn't you have equal to your level?
What?
If you took extra resolve or...
No, none
okay.
of that's right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do the same freaking thing. I'm going to move towards the Civ, and I'm going to attempt to kill shot him.
All right.
Eventually. Does a 34 hit?
Does that include get him?
No, it doesn't.
36.
36 will hit. Yep.
Okay. And then that will be 69 damage. Nice.
Nice.
And if 69 damage does not kill him, I'll spend another RP to try to kill shot.
Okay. It does not. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do.
I understand.
Okay. So I got to roll a fortitude save here, huh?
Yes, you do.
That's a 26.
26 is not a 28. That means you're
Seriously.
dead. You're dead.
What the fuck, dude?
Hey, let's go.
Oh my god.
Good job, Valtresses!
You know what? You guys win this adventure. It's over.
My dude is One Punch Man, dude. Come on.
I mean, I'm level 20.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like level
yeah,
20
but, like,
soldier.
so am I, you know? Like, what the fuck?
You're level
You got
22, and I
disintegrate,
can't control
man.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
you tried to disintegrate
Yeah.
the man.
And
you
that's
know?
what happens, you know?
And I took
know
that
the
personally.
consequences of my actions, you know?
I learned my own disintegrate.
Jesus. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about us going wrong.
No, you don't.
All right,
whatever.
so what's up with this room, man? What's going on?
Yeah, we got time to check out the room.
Let's
What you guys
check it
want
out.
to do?
you
Yeah, you guys
doing?
got time.
We regain an
Yeah.
hour from this, you know?
Y'all,
No.
I mean, it was 12 seconds and the fight was over. To be
that is
fair.
fucking insane.
It's ridiculous. You know what? He'd take a fucking inspiration, you dumb piece of shit.
I will take the one I spent back. Thank you.
Roll a d6.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm so mad.
Ziva starts doing her nails.
I love it.
2.
2. All right, it's a general, no personal for you. Roll a d12.
So petty right now.
Oh, yeah.
Petty.
Fucking mad, bro.
Oh no, we got another game with him.
6.
6. Cool. All right. From J-Rod.
My boy.
My boy. I wanted to do it too.
You did it, and I'm proud of you.
Fun.
Go get him, Tiger. Roll bigger, go home. And in this case, roll even bigger.
What is that? What's
Did
that
it have
affect?
stage directions to
No,
Say
That
it
was,
like
just
a
an,
bitch.
that was an A.
Okay,
A.
no.
Kelly original right there.
That's an
pouty
AKOG
face?
right there.
Pouty face on it. Okay. Thank you, J-Rod. Not as much Adam.
Well, okay. All right, it's fine. It's fine. This is what you're supposed to do. You guys are badasses. This is fine. My job is to lose as GM. Remember that, Adam. 99% of the time, you lose.
But you got
Remember
out of
that.
you got out of your lane is all that happened.
Oh,
and it
oh.
happens to all of us, you know?
Dude, fuck you.
I'm sorry. Let me have this one win. You'll probably fucking kill me next episode.
No.
All right. So, I will say, Oren, when you walked into the room, well, everybody, you saw that they were feverishly uploading something on the computer, doing something on the computer, and that there are cameras in this room that watched all this.
So we need to check the cameras?
Yeah.
Or you mean Viranch saw us? Is
I mean,
what
he
happened.
Are
sees
they
us
cameras or are
everywhere.
they its eyes?
Yeah.
To an A, what's the difference? Or AI, what's the difference?
I mean, I say we crack into them computers, roll the tape back.
I mean, that's not. Listen, I can't help you there. We will need Felly Belly on this one.
Felly belly. Let's see. You share that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Okay.
Phil would.
I mean, like, man, anything that the GM tells me, I
We
feel
know.
like,
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, like if y'all need to know it, then yeah,
He's just a conduit for this knowledge. You know,
Right, right.
That's what it is. Immediately disperses right through to everybody that needs it.
Felly, now, can you run the tapes back?
I don't know where they're hooked up to, where they're recording, if they're going straight to Viranch himself. Like, maybe it's just watching us. We don't know.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
sure he's been watching us.
Well, yeah. So rolling tapes back, it's not like he's already seen it. It's too late.
I'm
He's
not
seen
concerned
everything.
about Viranch. I'm just concerned about what they were doing.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll see if I can play it back. I thought you were wanting me to, like, roll
Oh,
back
no,
the
no.
footage that was
No.
recorded. Make it look like we weren't even here and they just
Like
disappeared
loop
or
the
something.
footage, yeah.
No, he's well aware we are here.
Gotta get your tech terminology right.
You take it and you rewind it. It's a VHS, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bell would like to attempt to do that, to see what else was happening in here before we came in.
Roll a computer's check.
What a surprise.
He's so grumpy.
That's a nat 1. Be happy, Adam. It's a 34.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn.
For what?
34?
55,000?
It's actually 35.
What is it?
My mod is not set right on Foundry. Should be 35.
I rolled a 1 for a Power Man 5000.
Well, I'm sorry, the DC was 40, so
I'm gonna get Terry to try.
you see what happens, but it's too late to do anything about it. There's all the information about your fighting styles have been uploaded to Viranch's consciousness. He knows what you can do.
He knows that Val has kill shot, sure. And he knows that I can
you
shoot.
you see the entirety of basically what you learn from looking at the computer, but because he failed, you can't stop it in time. Is that, like, I'm just gonna say it like this: Viranch basically has access to your character sheets. He knows everything that y'all can do.
He can see
Anything that you-
the Matrix upload.
And you, like, get in there and you, like, try to stop it at the last second, but it just it hits that 100% before you can.
Dang.
But you know what else you find?
Key?
A transposition key.
Nice.
Let's go.
And I just want to share this because it's cool. If you guys had a Solarian or a Vanguard in your party that were at level 20, then the Solarian can choose to retain one attunement point rather than becoming unattuned the next time they use the Zenith Revelation, which is pretty cool. And the Vanguard could have their maximum number of entropy points increased by 2.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing for a Vanguard.
Dang. Okay.
But yeah, that's what you find. That's everything in this room. And you know what? Fuck y'all. We'll see.
No.